What is up, guys? Welcome to Five Guys Chilling on a Couch. We are live from Las Vegas, and today we're talking about the disappearances around national parks in the U.S. Now, this has been a trend recently on TikTok and Reddit, where, you know, Chads are not Instagram. Instagram sucks. We're on Reddit. On Reddit, they've been talking about all these crazy disappearances around national parks in the U.S. where people are they're just dropping like flies, man. They're just walking into these caves or into these forests, and they're getting lost. And, you know, we also tie this into the hollow earth theory, because we know that the earth is hollow. And if these people are wandering into caves, where are they going? Their bodies aren't being found. Where do you guys think they're ending up?
Well, listen, I'm Sinbad Stevens, by the way. My cousin Jared, he went hiking in Yosemite last April, and we ain't seen him since.
Damn. That's a damn shame. I gotta say, I'm one to believe that once they disappear, they just kind of go off and just follow the caves, keep going deeper and deeper and deeper until they reach the center of the hollow earth, which is the civilization. Doesn't have a name, but it's the civilization.
Moltopia, as I call it.
Are you talking about the mole people?
Yes.
See, I was looking on Google because I was reading up and said, "Where's my cousin Jared? He went missing in Yosemite."
Sorry about your cousin.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. And I stumbled upon a great deal of literature about the mole people. You see, this is an alleged ancient race of individuals. They're part human, part mole. You know, like the. You ever seen a mole?
I'm glad you're familiar.
Yeah.
I know.
They do that.
I thought I was the only one.
And they're those, but they're big and they're anthropomorphic and whatnot. And they walk upright on 2 feet.
They talk.
But they look like moles, and they dig whole underground burrow cities, and it's crazy. And allegedly, they take people down into their caves and they stew them up and eat them.
I don't know if they eat them. That's the one thing that I'm not too sure.
They're savage mole people. What else would they do with them? What do you think? You think they just take them down there to live harmoniously?
Not necessarily harmonious.
You think they enslave them?
Yes. Yes.
I think they enslave the physical.
I think that's a great theory, that they could be slaves in Hollow Earth for the mole people. But I think there's also many other theories. That's what's going on in Hollow Earth. Brenton, do you have any ideas?
Now, you see, I'm a big believer in the moles.
Big believer in the moles.
Lost a lot of family to the moles. Personally, I believe, here's what we do. Jim Beam, by the way. Jim Beam. Jim. Whatever you want to say, it's fine with me. I believe...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I believe that we take these people, we give them to the moles, and the moles don't kill us because we give them to the moles.
And who do you propose that we should give over to the moles?
Well, now, there's a lot of people. I say anyone that goes to Yosemite deserves to be in the moles.
And why is that?
Why are you going to look at a rock?
What's wrong
Why
with
you going to look at a rock?
Family
Google
out for
it.
a nice Sunday
Why aren't you
picnic?
going to look at a rock?
I look at rocks all day, on the ground.
Why not a big rock?
What's the point of a big rock?
Speaking of rocks, the caves, the rocks in the caves, do you think these people could be getting trapped in the caves? Because it's over 20 people a year in the U.S. are getting trapped in these caves.
Hey, listen,
Where are they going?
I think they wander into the caves. Look, I'm a simple man. If I'm walking through the forest and I see a cave, you bet your darn tootin' that I'm going to walk into that cave. And I think since, you know, the mole people, they live deep underground, but the caves are their portals to the mortal world. So they can hear you coming into the cave, and then they come up and they snatch you and they bring you down to mole people world.
This theory of mole people has been around since the late 17th century, and even before that, not in writing, but in Greek folklore and mythology. It's very interesting, the mole people.
Greek mythology?
Greek mythology.
That reminds me of this book I read. So it's called Percy Jackson, and it's about this kid, and he's like a normal kid, and he lives in New York. Then all of a sudden he starts getting these crazy powers, and they find out that he's the son of Poseidon. And then he gathers up, it turns out one of his friends is like this crazy like half goat boy, and it's crazy. And then they
Centaur,
yeah, that's the word. And then they link up with all their other Greek mythology friends, and they go on a cross-country road trip to like defeat the forces of evil. They
so
fight,
this
like,
year Las Vegas
stuff. Yeah, to Las Vegas.
Absolutely.
That sounds pretty
God
sick.
bless.
Well, that's all the time we got today. This has been Five Guys Sitting on a Couch, sponsored by Panda Express.